When life knocks you down, and life will knock you down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Welcome to Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle.
Welcome back to Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. In my last video, I talked about the book Die with Zero. In this one, it's most likely going to be a two-part series because I'm going into a really old CD that I used to listen to. It's by Brian Tracy, and it was called 21 Secrets of Self-Made Millionaires. And now he has a video out on YouTube called Secrets of Self-Made Millionaires. And in that, he talks about some of these 21 secrets. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of these secrets and what I've done over the years to apply these to my life. Brian Tracy talked about these 21 secrets, and I listened to this CD well over 30 years ago, over and over again. And as you'll see, I'm only going to talk about some of these secrets because 21 would be too long for this video. But I'm going to talk about some of these that really changed my life because I really followed these, even though I look back over the years and now I see where I followed them. So I'm going to take you through a few. Brian Tracy's first success secret is to dream big dreams. And what he says is make a list of everything you would do or attempt if you were absolutely guaranteed of success. And that removed all the fear. I wrote down my dreams, and one of my dreams was to become financially free. I didn't know how many years it would take to do it, but I knew that someday I wanted to be financially free because I was starting with nothing. Success secret number 2 is do what you love to do. And that's what I did. I started teaching myself computers and IT software when I was just starting out in college. And I passed 9 Microsoft certification exams on the first try, just teaching myself Microsoft software on my computer at home. I stayed up all night. I worked on it night and day. And with those, I was able to pass the certifications and get a job in the IT field. The other thing that I did was when I started in college, after getting my associate's degree, I got straight A's for my bachelor's, for my 2 master's degrees, and for my PhD. And now I teach in college. And that's after 18 years of going to college. Some people say, why do this? Because it's going to take so many years. Well, the time is going to pass anyway. And according to Brian Tracy, would you rather be 50 with a degree or 50 without a degree? Success secret number 3. See yourself as self-employed. I learned this because he says, no matter who you work for, no matter who signs your paycheck, you are the person deciding to be at that job, and you are the CEO of your life. I went to my boss and I asked for a pay raise, and he said, we can't let the tail wag the dog. And what he meant was, I can't tell the organization what to do. And what I thought was, wait a minute, I'm the dog and this job is the tail. So what I did was I applied for other jobs and I moved to get a promotion at a different court within the federal courts. That's how I applied this principle. Success secret number 4, develop a clear sense of direction. Brian Tracy talks about setting goals and resolving to do whatever it takes to achieve those goals. He says, determine the price that you have to pay and be willing to pay that price. When I decided I wanted straight A's in college after getting my associate's degree, I resolved to pay that price. And I never got anything but straight A's for the rest of my college career. Now, because I spent 18 years in college, that makes me an excellent professor because I can identify with adult working students. And what I do is I put myself in their place with their job and their children and their families. And I am flexible with my students because I too am an adult learner. Success secret number 5, work harder and longer. Here's the key. Work all the time you work. When you work, don't waste time. When you get in early, put your head down and get started immediately. He also mentions practice the 40+ formula. This formula says you work 40 hours per week for survival. Everything over 40 hours is for success. And that's what I did. During the time that I got demoted, I went back to college to get my PhD. And I was a teaching assistant in college. I was working full-time, and I was going to school to get my PhD full-time. I never associated with my coworkers. I didn't go to lunch with my coworkers. What I did was when I came to work, I worked. And when I left, I put every hour of the evening, well into the morning, into working on my PhD and helping my students as a teaching assistant. Success secret number 6, pay yourself first. When I first heard this CD, I didn't know how to pay myself first because I was deep in debt because of the things that I had done to get myself into a financial bind and end up homeless. But what I did was I started to repair my credit. I did the little things that I could do at the time. And what I learned over time is to pay myself first. Now, today I pay myself first, but it's taken many years for me to get to this part of the success secrets. Success secret number 7, dedicate yourself to serving others. I wanted financial freedom so that I would have time to volunteer in my community. So financial freedom for me is not about how much money do you have. It's about time freedom. And what I love to do is serve in my community. Every place that I've lived, and I've lived in many different places, I've always done volunteer work. I've gone into jails to help people. I have taken children into jails to visit their parents that were in jail. It was called the Mother-Daughter Program in Vermont. So I've done a lot of different community service activities. It's never about me, financial freedom. It's all about how much can I help the community that I live in. In the comments, let me know if you like this type of video where I'm going through books and telling you how it relates to my life. Please like and subscribe and share my video if you find that this content is helpful to someone else. I wanted to remind you that if I ever get monetized on YouTube, all of the proceeds will get donated to my community. I don't do YouTube for the money, and you'll never see courses on my YouTube channel. I do this to try to help other people. And so because I'm financially free and I talk about financial freedom in retirement, I'm not here to make money for my retirement on YouTube. The quote of the day, if you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your dreams. Remember, never let your past determine your future.